What the hell? Okay. Chat, what's up? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Apologies for being late. It's a long day. I'm sure you guys can relate. What's up, Lucas? It is time. Try figuring out like what the latency issue was last night. I don't know. I'm just gonna chalk it up to Destiny things. Because everything else seems fine. Even like navigating in the like orbit screen seems fine. So I don't know what the deal is. Jesus, okay. Lovely grouping on the first run. Arc. And Void. Oh my god, that was actually terrible. Okay, I just got greedy there. I should have just thrown it and went for damage. Still speedy? Yeah, that's why I think I kind of convinced myself in that short period of time that I had enough time to go get that bomb, even though I knew that it was going to be exploding. That was pretty fast. Always feels like you have more time round 2, honestly. I guess I never really paid attention to it. Fucking launch that nade, dude. Not good. That is also not good. Twice. Void and solar. I think I missed that. I did. Those shanks kind of fucked me up. That was a really bad grenade. I'm probably gonna die here. Solar and arc. That's gonna fuck me. That was really early. Let me live. I want to get the damage. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Oh, how's it going? Oh, about like that so far. Oh well. Away she goes. If I could hit a shot, Jesus. have been better if I didn't whiff my nade. Solar. And Void, except Void is like totally scuffed for some reason. Hello? This is so fucked. Yeah. Scuff that. Yeah, I got you, Lucas. I think that the extra DPS in front is just gonna be, it's just gonna be repetition. That was just like, oh shit, I got it. And then, oh shit, I'm stuck. That might be too far away. Oh my god, I'm just gonna wipe. A lot sloppier tonight than I was at the beginning of last night. Gotta tighten it up a little bit. Solar. Void. Oh, I missed? What? I don't know which one I missed then. Did I miss the first one? Or did that last one maybe blow up on the way up or something first? Okay. Just take that shit for granted at this point. Wasn't even really at that weird of an angle. Wonder why I missed. Maybe I didn't arc it high enough. Maybe I feel like it did have a little bit lower trajectory. Slightly too high? Okay. I thought if anything I threw it low. But yeah, at this point, shit, man. Come on, Shanks, get your ass in the middle. The auto aim on the freaking shot cannon or the scorch cans, whatever. Where are you at, bro? Am I like? I was like, am I high right now? What is happening? That dude was fucking late. If you had him glitching the wall, maybe that's what he did. I don't know. That's like I was talking about last night. This shit is so routine at this point that when something weird happens like that, you're just like, game? Which in like a 6-person raid setting isn't that big of a deal, but when everything's gotta be so tightly tuned, it sucks. But even like I say that, and like, you've got time. I've got time. There's some fuck around time. I'll say you probably have like a good 3.5, 4 seconds of forgiveness. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's way more than you have the impression of when you start doing this. Arc and solar. No, that's a wipe. Fuck's sake. This is all the stupid shit I figured was gonna happen last night. I think anything has made me a service is my first final. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking even like my Seagrun run. Like you just gotta... It's different. The urgency level's different. Solar, an arc. I missed that. Miss that. Did not miss that. Oh, fuck me running, dude. I should have went up and got that other one. What the hell is happening? That was really weird. I got a little bit of damage to make up. It's not too bad. Good thing you didn't go to the side last stun. Damage-wise, it definitely saved it. That's pretty sloppy. Bro, are you fucking me? Probably best stuns I've ever saw you do. I feel like that, not the last, like my very last attempt, but I think that my second to last batch of attempts, I was getting pretty good stuns like that. Oh, you dick. That's it. Arc and Void. It's not gonna matter. Let's wipe. Yeah, I feel like that, I feel like I was getting pretty good stuns not, last night, but like the second to the last time I really seriously tried to do this. Something was going on there. I don't know. It's like the audio was messing up again. I just gotta freaking not go off of that, I guess. There's like 2 or 3 shots that like I was getting like a third damage, and you just can't have that shit. Despite all the whiff cannon shots I run head on Final Sun, you only needed 6k to be on par for a clear. Is it like 2.2? I thought it was 2.4 mil for some reason. I think that's arc. Old eyes can't see. Arc. And you just eat that cannon off. I did. Oh well, fuck it, we're going. What the fuck, man? Damn it. 2.23. All right. I don't know why I was thinking. Maybe I was thinking like 2.4 to be safe. I don't know. I could probably just throw all this shit in my vault. Part of me thinks being loaded up on this shit isn't helping. Gamer stance engaged. Good cleanup there. Are you all spread out? Solar and Void. I don't know if I hit that. I did. Let's go. Might have been too high. It was. Awesome. Silly mistakes are the tail of the night so far. Just gotta get a couple clean damage runs. A bit of a damage cleanse. That's gonna be tight. Phrasing. That helps. Arc and Solar. Let's be all the way over here does not help. We got time. Not moving there is not gonna help me get this bomb. Thought this cannon was the one with the least amount in it. Well, that's the best one of the night, so that's good. It would have been better if I had thought that the cannon that was the last one, I thought that one only had a handful of shots in it, so I left it down there. I didn't know that that was my last big one, or else I probably would have got a little bit more damage on him. Can't see shit. Solar and arc. Why does Captain be spawning so freaking far away? I got cute trying to get the burn there. Probably missed a little bit of damage. That's still pretty good. Dude, get the fuck away from me. Lowest you can clear is like the A of Archon. So pretty good. And they're freaking aggro, dude. Solar. Don't kill me. Solar and arc. I'm fucked. Damn it. Oh well. I just got too greedy with the cannons. I'm gonna go and keep going for this run just for survivability's sake. I need to practice staying alive more than just 2 rounds. I stayed around 1 cannon shot too long. That felt good though. My movement felt good on the 3rd run. What? That's probably it. That's definitely it. Still try though. Void solar. Oh well. Yeah, if I didn't get greedy there on that that 1 damage phase. That was me. It's clean though. I feel like the rust is getting shaken off the damage phases now. It's crazy how much like little nuanced shit there is for like movement canceling that you just remember the more you do. Nerves definitely kick in on that 2nd run though. 1st run, fucking A, anybody can do this. 2nd run's like, oh shit, shit's getting serious. It's like I'm trying to kill this guy. Void and Solar. I brain farted there. I still had enough time if I didn't lose that jump. Frickin' A. I went to melee that shank, and I was like, did I switch cannons? And then as soon as I went to switch, I read the shot cannon thing, so I was like, fuck, I did switch cannons like I thought I did. Oh well, at least it was early. Man, I'm like low-key pissed that they're bringing back Crota and they're not bringing back this. Crota's asset's already in the game. What a lazy reason. So dumb. Solar and Void, I think. Solar and Void. Pretty clear, actually. Love to see it. It was a long jump. Son of a bitch, man. I feel like they'd ruin all the fun things about this anyways. Man, I don't want to play any frickin' D2 raid brought back. I told Vic that I wouldn't do it if it was Levy. Or Scourge, especially Scourge. I think Scourge is such a trash raid. I know that might be a hot take because, you know, ooh, Sparrows are fun, but the opening part of that raid is probably one of the coolest openings of any raid. But the rest of it is just fucking whatever. And I did so much Scourge with just like people that weren't good at raids, and it's just like, this is the easiest raid, and we're still here. I think anything is better than Ron. I think a frickin' Enema is better than Ron. I really like Crown. The opener of Crown sucked, but the Galron's phases 1 and 2 are a lot of fun. I love the chaos of Galron phase 2. I probably miss Spire the most out of all the raids that are gone. They had to take Spire out of the game because freaking community's too tiny peepeed to be able to do it. Arc and Void. Fucking A, man. I need to tighten it up here. Spire Final Boss is the best fire team encounter ever. Yeah, I think a lot of that because it reminds me of this. I think Kaor, Aksis, and Ribbon are easily the best 3 fights that they put in any raid. Which isn't really that controversial to take unless you don't think that Kaor belongs in the top 3. Then, I mean, at that point, you just got to get good forehead. I wish it wasn't as buggy as what it was because I love that raid. That raid is like, I love the freaking ball throwing part in the middle. People freaking bitch about that. It takes too long. Well, now you got that stupid shit in Ron, so have fun with that. Arc and Void. I was super scuffed. He's spoiling you with a file team teleports in mid. Yeah, honestly, dude. I gotta get my cannon organization down a little bit better. I've been pretty lazy with that. I'm not going up and getting the top one because it's like, ooh, I gotta get damage, and then I'm just hoping that he's gonna go mid. That's not a good strategy long term. How the run's been. I feel like the first, I don't know, half hour was pretty fucking stupid. But, oh, it is early empowerment. I wasn't even paying attention. Fuck's sake. I hate this. I'm going to mid. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. We're getting early empowerment the first time. I was like, what do I do? Think that right is clear. There's still like 1, 2 in mid, question mark. Okay. What are you doing there, boss? Void and Arc. Thought I missed. Are you fucking kidding me? Gosh dang it, dude. Ah. His shadow is so big during this shit, I swear it's so weird. Oh my god, I can, like, is that the first clamber in D1 ever? Jesus Christ. These are not regulation-sized railings. That was alright. Cannon management was okay-ish. The only thing that sucked about that is I was getting enough shots off that I had like a handful of shots like per cannon anyways. On the last phase. But I feel like the damage was going to be pretty good. I think it was like, what was that, like 4.5 or something? And I had 3 or 4 cannon shots left. I think I had 3. So that's easily above threshold. .3. All right. I had time. Arc and Void. Solar. Arc and Solar. Question mark. Gotta sneeze. Now it's not the time. Dude. That fucked me. That really fucked me. Wouldn't let me melee there. Sword slash from left and fall in the mid. Pick up the cannon faster. I might try that. I think I've always felt more comfortable with the float. The float and that cancel. Where are they? Freaking Shanks, dude. What are you guys doing? That was too far on the need. Jesus Christ. It's honestly crazy how much ad-libbing there is on like each bomb run. Because they're all different. I feel like I've been pretty good and my allergies not bugging me. But man, the last couple of days I'm starting to feel them again. Oh, fuck. Okay, I got Solar and Void. I'm gonna drop that cannon. I'm still gonna go anyways. How did I not pick that up? If I didn't hit that rolling, I probably still would have got it. That might be the first cannon I've dropped in these attempts. I've gotten better about that. Cannon fell off the map. Yeah, I saw. I saw it early, and I was just gonna keep going anyways, just to see what I could get. It's only making up like what, 76 or 760,000 damage. Probably burns and all that shit. Probably 800k lost right there just by dropping it. Oh, what the fuck was I doing? I was talking. Solar. An arc. No shot. What do you think, Pipe? What do you think, Hopo? Oh, her camera's all screwed up. Let me fix that. Did that fix it? Oh, that's not bad. Alright. Enough lambing around. Solar. Thought I was gonna walk off the edge again. Solar and Void. Oh. Now you get all but 4 off. I got some freaking damage to make up. Such is life when he goes freaking right, left, right. Dick. And I didn't pick a cannon up to start with. That didn't help anything. If I get like a good set of teleports, I think I'll be okay. If these fucks leave me alone for 5 seconds. Dude, are you fucking me? Yes, you are. That's it. Oh well. That's like about 200k. All right. I have to go put in some eye drops or something here after this attempt. Freaking left eye is like bugging the shit out of me. Void and solar. That was really close to a lot of fucking bad shit happening at once there. Nice. Solar. And void. Fuck me, man. I must have totally whipped that shot. I'll be right back, chat. tonight. Hopefully, stop gated allergy bullshit for at least the rest of the stream. Trying to think of how much of my shit I can get done Saturday and Sunday, so I can have maybe chunks of time Sunday, Monday for this. So I'll be honest, I'm not built for freaking... I can't do this shit for 15 hours straight. It's gonna be like 7 hours of dog shit runs. I think I'm better in like 3-4 hour spurts. That can's gonna be in a kind of a weird spot. Arc. And solar. Hello? What? That's fucked. First time I've had that happen, the sitter runs. I was just thinking like how different some of the shit that I've encountered this time has been compared to my previous runs. I think that I'm not trying to talk totally out of my ass. But I feel like there's, maybe it's per instance or something, I feel like there's like a certain list of weird quirks that happens. It's pretty consistent. Like I feel like if his shots are latent and his timing and everything isn't right when he's like going from his last teleport to mid, I feel like that I've had more consistent early empowerments when he does that. And that hasn't happened. I don't even know that's happened once in the last 2 days. Watch it happen now. Wish that could be like what you were talking about, Claw. That could be connection-based shit. Arc. And solar. That motherfucker, I knew he was gonna go left as soon as I went up to get that cannon. I knew it. I knew it. If you throw the bomb after he slams, you lose empowerment, and he teleports. Interesting. Are there 6 servitors or 9 servitors on hard mode? I don't remember. Isn't there 3 per side? So do you have to pretty much cannon glitch on hard mode? Yeah. That's what I thought. Fuck's sake. Void and Arc. There's a trick in hard mode where you can force charge lockout early and throw a bomb on the first round, meaning you only have to get 6 bombs in 1 round, combined with just 1 early empowerment, and you can break his shield in 2 phases since the shield doesn't regenerate. Like 7 bombs in 1 round is the main reason why hard mode is so difficult. The timing is very hard to get consistent at. Well, especially with cannon glitching. I mean, it's not like you can just self-res and just run around like a bad man. I mean, like, this has its own workarounds, too. You know, because you're, like, dying and keeping your empowerment and everything. But I don't know. We've talked about it ad nauseum before. Just the cannon glitch stuff never really appealed to me. Solar. have to go to orbit. My fucking audio's all messed up again. Don't kill me, you fucker. That's pretty fucking scuffed. I know, wasting precious DPS on that shank, but I was just trying to fucking survive. That's pretty much, like, not savable, but I'm just gonna keep going. Hate the cannon glitch, so I did hard mode Titan before normal mode. Just out of spite, just isn't as satisfying. I mean, I'm probably even snobbier than that. Like, this is the only way that I want to do it. Right? Like, I feel like that I can have that opinion, and it's like, you guys can cannon glitch all you want, I just don't give a shit. But man, freaking people at cannon glitch are like, why are you doing it this way? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Run down. That helps a little bit. Void. Void and arc. Can't one of these shanks just like follow me off the edge? It's gonna be close. That was really lucky. I didn't even need to skate. Oh well. I was definitely pleasantly surprised how fun the rounding was for 7s, but I hated hard mode Hunter. See, I don't know enough of what the difference is for other than like cannon glitching and not being able to sword state and stuff. That's like the limit of my knowledge on it. I need to go to orbit. I don't know. I guess it's probably the same crowd that it's like, well, if you don't like what Destiny 2 has to offer, then don't play it, instead of, addressing issues. It's kind of the same thing, where it's like, you can cannon glitch, I don't care. But it's not how I want to do it. Same thing with, like, doing legit Riven. Just if you want to do something in a way that somebody else doesn't want to, they get all freaking weird about it. Still say if they went through everybody's freaking Riven's Bane titles that freaking maybe 10% of them got legit Riven on their clears. Holy shit, man. I feel like I've got something in my eye. Should be a triumph. Shoot a pimple. I love the people running. I had some people on like my old raid team. We do like Riven Sherpas. Freaking people running bows with explosive head. I don't know why I'm popping both eyes. Freaking jamokes. But unfortunately, like, that era of D2 just isn't around anymore. Busting, friggin' Destiny, Bustedy, Bustedy? Bungie cannot be bothered to ask the player base to work as hard as they did for legit Riven. They're just not gonna do it. It's not freaking free to play, player friendly. They're just not gonna. Shit like that is why Ron exists. There's so many fucking shanks up there. Void and Solar. Pick up the fucking thing. That could have been better. I don't think I've ever felt ballsier in this encounter than standing on top of him, not stunning him, and getting that third cannon shot off. Yeah, hunters with skip grenades was always good. I threw a scatter grenade once, and it, like, actually hit her eye and didn't do anything. It didn't pop it. It hit, like, one or two of them, and I'm like, ugh. Too many resources for them, don't want to over-deliver. Yeah, no shit. I feel like that's the new... Destiny is a 10-year plan that's gonna get fucking memed into the ground. And it should, because it was stupid to say. How do you unironically say shit like that in this day and age on something that's gonna get streamed to the internet and not think it's gonna bite you in the ass? But if it's like anything else, they probably just don't give a shit. They're like, well, you want some player communication? There it is. I don't fucking care about this game that I'm making anymore. Solar. And Void. Nope, 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 nope. What are these teleports, dude? Gifts from RNGesus. That's definitely the best damage we've done all night. Arc and solar. I'm gonna drop the cannon, fuck's sake. That's gonna be it. Thought I was going mid. There's been something tonight where at the end of the day I have to execute, so I'm not gonna blame the game. But there's been a couple of times where I've shot, and I don't know if I've just like shot too early, but like the audio cue has been like either I haven't heard it spike, or it just never has, and it's like, did it go? And it kind of did that on that first shot, which is why I was kind of standing there for a second. I have to go watch it back and see if I'm just not hearing it or something. Lie on your gun and sync. I'm probably just gonna have to start doing that. Fuck it. Yeah, you're right. I should just inherently have a frickin'... I should just have a timer, internal timer on that now. Been doing it long enough that I should. I think the only thing arena-wise that would make the when he teleports from mid a little bit easier to read is like, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess mid, back, and mid. As if those boxes were just like a little bit less in the way. Just like a little bit more visual cues, but I mean, you're not worried about that in fucking, you know, 6-man fire team. But for me, it'd be nice if they deleted a couple boxes. Scorch, or Solar and Void. Yeah, I died there. Backman's pretty easy. You get 3 shots off on those if you read them all. Yeah, if you get it around easy, I mean, you can easily hit. I can see hitting 3 there. Funny thing is, maybe it's just like nostalgia or whatever, but I don't remember the audio being as bad as what it is. No, I don't know why. But, you know, back then, you know, back when this raid was new, I was just looking for somebody to do the raid with. I wasn't freaking exactly listening for audio cues on shit for a solo run. I just wanted to raid. It's honestly pretty crazy running around doing this shit like on my own like a madman when I remember that there was there was plenty of groups that weren't capable of just doing phase 1 without fucking it up. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, that was like the worst grenade I've ever thrown in my fucking life, dude. Jeez, the fucking slog of shanks. Solar, I think. I'm gonna be dead anyways. I'm guessing it's arc. That was pretty good. I know I had a mid in there, but I think that was pretty good. We're like, why did Vossic's cannon shot down if I go off half a frame after the shot? Yeah. Or 3 full fucking seconds later. Remember when the Oryx challenge mode was impossible on old gen, because, yeah, it would crash your game. Yeah, or it would just, like, not do anything, and that was the only way that LFGs would want to do it, because it was easier, because they didn't want to, you know, run the maze or whatever. Not the maze, but, you know what I mean. Everybody, like, picked their spot and run. Everybody was scared to do that, so it's like, let's just get all these 16 bombs. No. Running in a circle is hard. Honestly, I feel like King's Fall runs pretty good on ND2. I initially thought that how they redid the torn, the person gets torn, I didn't really like that when I first saw the streams of it, because that was that Friday raid I was bitching about last night that I didn't do. I'm kind of out of spite, honestly. Void, Solar. But I think it works. I think it works with D2. My cans are in fucking weird places. How did I not pick that up? I really fucking disagree. Dude. Son of a bitch. It really sucks that like this is the time that I have in the middle of the week to do these runs, because I feel like I'm kind of finding my groove a little bit more, and it's like getting close to when I need to hop off. Let me just get it this time and then not have to worry about it, huh? Void. Solar. I don't think I hit that. Or we don't get it this time. Fucking giant explosion as my fat ass lands in the arena. So as far as when I'll pick this back up, Sunday's a maybe. If I do Sunday, it'll be later. Monday for sure. I don't know how long. I might split the sessions. Figure out what I got planned for. I'm gonna have, like, I'm taking next week off. Like, first vacation time I've taken all year. And I need it, because I'm fucking burnt, man. I'm working, like, just about 50 hours a week at work. Just to get some money shit figured out, and I'm about fucking cooked. Oh, thanks for coming down, dude. It was actually really nice. You didn't have to do that. Void and solar. That might have been one of my fastest ones of the night so far. That, I think I might have just fucked it though. I didn't. So you give me that cannon pickup? I was so lucky. I was not lucky though. Yeah, but I honestly don't, I really like what I'm doing now. It's like before, I was working at like our family repair shop and I was just kind of, would rather be streaming, rather be doing YouTube stuff, and just kind of looked at like the business opportunity of doing that and started doing more restoration work, and I really like doing that. Like taking the lead on that, and you know, I'm talking to the customers and I'm buying the parts and I'm putting them on and everything, and it's been really good. The extra work is just to pay some stuff off, and I don't mind it. I mean, I wasn't exactly being productive on my weekends anyways. So you could just like work 4 10s and part of a Saturday, and it's not that bad, but I'm definitely feeling cooked. I just need a little bit of time away from it and get back to it. Arc and solar. Glad you're enjoying it, but yeah, work sucks if you hate doing it. Yeah, that's I mean, that's how it was for a long time. I really had like an identity crisis because I feel like there's a stigma about, you know, doing what you're like, so like getting stuck in the family business just because it's easy. And I really fought that for a long time, and I just looked at it more as like an opportunity with being able to take a little bit more control on it, and I like it now. I mean, like I said, there's been stuff that I've really wanted to do. Like, I wanted to play music for a while, and then I kind of never had the sack for that. Like, maybe eventually as, like, songwriter stuff, I could probably do that and feel comfortable with it, but, like, actual performing stuff, I mean, I like playing music, but for a living, like, I'm kind of glad that didn't work out because I like the writing side of it and the playing it, but, man, I can't imagine being in one of these bands, like Metallica, that's been around for, like, 40 fucking years and singing. I mean, how many times do you think they've sung, like, Master of Puppets? Like, I can't imagine singing my own shit that many times. I just couldn't do it. Like, how do you have the freaking energy for it? Like, how do you... I mean, that's what makes them professional, I guess, is, like, singing it like it's the first time. Because for some people, I mean, like, they could have saved up to go to that concert for 30 fucking years. You go out there and you mail it in, you're a giant asshat. Why did the shanks just, like, bolt out of my way? Of course, when I was gonna melee dies. Void. An arc. Do you know Glad used to be a DJ before becoming content creator? Nobody would explain the EDM shit that he listens to. Yeah, and they were freaking, like, really fresh into Smells Like Teen Spirit. I've been, like, playing it for, like, 4 years, and they hated it that much. It's like Kurt Cobain was never built for the freaking music machine, unfortunately. That's the kind of shit, man, that I'm just like... wonder what pisses you off, too. No, it's like all freaking Jack Johnson shit, like when I was in high school. Every hipster wannabe asshole with a fucking slouch beanie that drove a Honda Civic played that song trying to get laid. Everybody wanted to be him and John Mayer. It's like nobody cares. Thanks, Tristanator. Hope you're having a pleasant evening. But yeah, I wanted to do that, and I wanted to do this, and I'm glad that neither of them worked out because I couldn't... I don't know. I'm a lot more comfortable doing, like, the hands-on, like, trade stuff. I'm more comfortable with that. You know, the question of, like, if a customer's going to walk in the door instead of, is this next piece of content going to pop off, or is this video going to get clicks? It's the same thing, you know. It's just, what are you more comfortable with? And I'm more comfortable with the former, like, long-term. Void and solar. That was so fucking lucky. I think I missed one shot. Have I ever soloed him before? I've gotten him to final stand twice and should have killed him one of those times. The other time I just totally shit my pants and that was it. So no. I don't even know what I did, Lucas. Or what I said. I've just been spouting off random shit here for like the last hour. Solar. Why is it all the way over here? In void. That was close. Dude, I'm getting just fucking rinsed. Could you fuck off, both of you? Jesus Christ. Do I want Wrath back in D2 or a different raid? I would love to have Wrath back in D2, but I don't think they'll ever do it. Too many new assets they'll have to make, and having to work 8 hours in a day. They just won't do it. Good boss fight. This is one of the best boss fights in Destiny, honestly. I was telling Lucas earlier, I feel like Kaor from Spire, Riven, and Aksis are my 3 favorite boss fights. Get that guy. Go ahead, mama. Get that gator. Next week, Phil. Hope you're ready, bitch. You got that liver cleansed. Nope. Oh, you fucker. Probably a couple more tries tonight, chat. League server says Crota. I would be very surprised if it's not Crota, and I would be very angry if it's fucking anything from D2. Even I don't think Bungie's dumb enough to try and repackage a D2 raid and say it's new because it was in the DCV. Crota fits with the level of workload that they're comfortable with now. I just don't know how you make Crota interesting. It's like, setting-wise, Crota is amazing. I mean, I guess they could move the maze around a little bit if they wanted to. The bridge encounter, I feel like that the 390 version of the bridge encounter was fine once they fixed it. Selling the Leviathans as a bundle. Can they sell back content that they had already sold us? Isn't that illegal? Isn't that why all of this, like the old D1 shit, is free to play? Solar. Think Arc. Alright, that's about the state of where I'm at right now. One more. People think the Abyss is going to be some, like, QW. Oh, man. I don't know what that means. Passing around a sword or something. I feel like that the Abyss was fine as it was. Never did 390. Queen's Walk. Nah, I don't know. I think that would trivialize it. I would rather them change the pathing more than I would have them add some orbs or some shit. I like the Abyss. I could see them doing something different with the end, where you're just like standing on a plate. They're gonna have to do something because you can just like plop a fucking well and just stand there. I don't think they'd have the sack to make it like a ability or superless encounter. Never did 390. That is a bummer. I feel like that. Want them to make Last Wish hard again power-wise. I would like to see Last Wish get some love. I feel like it's really showing its age with how overpowered everybody is now. People think they're going to add jumping puzzles between Abyss and Bridge. Some guy suggested they're going to do something in the intro before Abyss and do some Ghost of the Deep shit. Like finding swords around the Hellmouth. That, man, I don't know. I feel like that's... That sounds fucking silly. I mean, I know we're all hypothesizing and everything, but that's sounds like some... that sounds stupid. I could see him doing something with the runes and stuff, like with the like pit and the new dungeon. I could see them doing some of that shit. All right, one for the road, chat. I don't know. I was just thinking like damage checks. I can't remember the name of the wizard that you have to kill pre-Crota, but I feel like that they can't really balloon her health up too much without changing the speed of how that encounter works. I don't know. See, like, this is the problem, is I feel like that the work you have to do to make Crota interesting is at least somewhat equal to the work they would have in bringing in Wrath and not changing anything. I feel like that they could have brought Wrath in and not had to fuck with it at all, but they just didn't want to because, you know, all of 15 Crota's assets are in the game. This is going to be a really toxic take, and I'm like only kind of half serious, but I think that I'm actually more annoyed about them not just telling us what the fucking raid is because they still think that people give a shit about the story. Like, we gotta save it for our reveal. Gotta find out what MacGuffins we're gonna take into the Traveler's Vagine. I would love for this to be declared just so that was on it. Oh, fuck's sake. Never mind. I know you don't mind the tour mechanic, obviously. It's nice to get people engaged, but to be fair, they totally made it easier by requiring it on 2 plates instead of 1. No, I agree. I think that's what I was saying. Like, I don't mind it because I think it fits more with D2. If they don't change Wrath, it'll be soloable, and we can't be having that. I mean, it would only be soloable, I think, if they didn't make his damage high enough. It's like, I mean, unless well, I guess they could leave the cannon glitch in. Can't have 2 solo flawlessable raids in 1 year. Some of the facts of the reveal is the only thing people are excited about. People don't even care about the Cade reveal anymore. Oh my god, Cade's coming back? Yeah. I mean, the best part about Cade coming back is Nathan Fillion. But that's just a freaking... That's just like fucking their faces being in the new Jurassic Park movie. It's just nostalgia bait. Which sucks because Nathan Fillion coming back is really awesome, especially with Lance Reddick dying. Solo contest raid cleared. Ron was the day. Ron was the chance. If you didn't have to do so many goofy things with Nezarek. Probably could have been. I don't know, fellas. Nez sucked day one. Hot take. I think the whole raid sucked day one, except for the planet room. I thought that the planet room was fun day one. If our team like figured out how the damage phases work. Team had you doing stun and you hated it. Man, we had some freaking jamokes. One jamoke running the, not the stun, but like where you're bouncing from like orb to orb or whatever. Dude, this I did it 4 or 5 times. I don't even remember what the shit was in the encounter, but like just could not stay alive. Plan was fun but simple. Thought second was best experience on day one. I think Planets was cool because of the arena it was in. I just hated that we basically had one mechanic through the whole thing. That was my biggest pain point. Especially like I was talking to Lucas about it, freaking coming off of Val with like all the symbols and shit, which I mean isn't necessarily mechanic heavy, but seemed like a bunch of dungeon mechanics with one raid encounter. Yeah, but I would even argue that I don't even think that Nezarec, other than size, is even really that much different than a dungeon boss. I mean, other than he walks around. Like, they totally missed the point of why people liked Val. We're talking about Nezarec as a raid encounter? Are you talking about planets as a raid encounter? Fucking got him. No, he's talking about the fucking zooming across. What the hell is that Halo map? That's basically what that encounter is based off of. It's okay because, you know, one person on staff worked on Halo 2 back in the day. Had to use some bonk hammers on the Colossus in the third encounter every time they got stomped and died. Yeah, had people just like throwing their bodies into the middle of the planet room. I don't know, man. I could shit on Ron all day. That raid is so ass. I think that Bungie is really jaded with their own game right now. I mean, I can't blame them because, I mean, they've been working on it for just about a decade now, but Bungo is ass. I mean, just go back and I feel like you go back and watch the old, like, Halo documentary stuff and these guys fucking basically killing themselves to pump out Halo 2, and they're basically trying to ship Halo 2 and 3 at the same time and have to leave it on a cliffhanger. Everybody shits on them, and it's like the freaking work they put in to ship that game is crazy. I just think Nezarec is so lame. People like Rolk, so like, let's make fat Rolk, but with a glitchy ass damage face and 0 health. His color doesn't match the room. It looks like fucking Larry the Lobster leaving us for Marathon. Yeah. I just got like no interest in that. Just pulled DSC of the raid, be a big loop, but this time it canonically makes 0 sense. I don't know, man. I feel like as a whole, like D2 peaked in 2018. And D1 peaked with this raid. Not this expansion, because Rise of Iron was like, I don't want to get like, you know, let's huff some copium here because Taken King saved the game. But This was like peak D1 for me, personally. Trials was still somewhat decent, not totally ass, but I feel like that year of D2 content where we had Forsaken and what do we have? We had Last Wish, Scourge, and Crown. See, this game was super depressing. It was. It was just like almost too matter of fact. That was just like, we don't give a fuck about what you think. And you're being mean to our devs. Just tired of this, like, this boss blew up worlds, but we kill him in a few rockets, or he's in a story mission. I feel like that's always been a Destiny problem. I don't think that's recently, though. Loved Run. Taken King was better, though. Man, I didn't even, like, this is gonna be toxic, but I don't even think that Ron really had that, like, that good of music. The Planner Room was okay. I think that the music during Nezarek's damage phase was good. But I feel like that it was even lacking in the music department. Heard Nez in Japanese. No. Does he sound like he freaking just, like, came right out of Attack on Titan? Was not a Val fan. I don't really remember what Rolks. Man, I should know. I was in that fucking raid for like 10 hours at him. I don't remember what his music sounded like. But I really like the music during Caretaker. Especially like when you're on like the final damage run, when you're all the way upstairs. I thought that was really good. I don't think that any of the raids have had bad music. I think that Ron's, other than Rolk's music, was like noticeably kind of mid. Never get Last Wish music out of my mind. Dude, honestly, same. But I love... That's like the one thing that sucked about being able to just rinse Riven and not freaking shooter questies. It's like the music when you're going down there. That music was freaking banging. Oh, shit, man. We're freaking doing such good damage, I don't get to hear my favorite part. Did Leviathan have much music? Argos music was pretty good. Yeah, Coer's theme was really awesome. Dog's music was pretty good. I like Calluses during damage. Bass was kind of whatever. I don't remember Gauntlet having much... Did Gauntlet even have music? Yeah, Beast had a cool aura. Beast was like... I mean, I feel like that was a pretty cool encounter. It just was buggy like everything that Bungie makes. Trying to think, yeah, Cower's music, I really like that. That's still one of my favorites. Scourge music was kind of whatever. I really like the Scourge music, like the opening encounter. You should solo Caretaker. You should not come in chat and have bad ideas. No thanks. You solo Caretaker? I didn't know you could do that. Deserved. I'm just giving you shit. I didn't know you could solo Caretaker. I should just assume at this point. I won't assume you can solo it on day one, but I will assume you can solo it eventually. Not necessarily that encounter, because I could see that being a pretty big challenge. But that's one thing that's kind of taking me out of D2 as well. It's just like this, like some of these people doing solo GMs and some of these people that can do solo dungeons now, it's like, well, shit, man. Like, when I was doing it, it was a hell of a lot harder than the way it is now, and I don't even want to do it. Exhibition was solo with the infinite timer glitch. Now that this now patch. See, like, something like that? I don't know. I mean, you still have to execute, but... I don't know. I think that, like, I soloed Crota before I even, like, actually did the raid legit with anybody. Before I even, like... I soloed Crota before I ran VOG. The only D2 solo I did recently was Sanctified, and that was just boring as all hell. Is Sanctified mine? Is that the Harpy? In Garden. That's why I love D1 solos, no meta shifts, and they have really good balance of difficulty usually. Garden final boss. Yeah, I'm like, I can't remember if that was a Harpy or whatever. This guy still plays games. Occasionally, Galador. I'm not working. Wish I had D1 still. Well, go get it. I've actually probably played more games this year than I have in a long time, Galador. I just haven't streamed them as much. Just because a lot of them are like single player stuff, and I just feel like that streaming shit 2-3 hours at a time is just not a good viewing experience. I mean, other than watching me being a poor viewing experience. All I do is work, work, work. Yeah. Don't even remember if your last batch of Aksis solos was late 2021 or early 2022. I was here. I was in this house. So I think I tried doing it right before Val. And then I just got super impatient. And I've meant to do it again, but I just haven't made the time. I really don't even have the time to do it this freaking time, but watched my reviews but got distracted. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've tried doing a few different things on the channel. I liked the first couple videos I did, like the Mad Men and the True Detective one. Those still get pretty good views, but it's just trying to do that kind of stuff and like show you what I'm talking about is so difficult without getting copyright stricken, and it's just not worth it. Even though I feel like that those videos turned out pretty well, they're both like copyright struck, so it's like, earned a sub, love your convo and attempts. Thanks, man. Ever do trio or duo raids? I've thought about it, but you know, I don't know. I've thought about maybe doing like a trio raid with a couple of my raid team buds, but other than that, not really. The only, other than like soloing dungeons, like the only like kind of real raid challenge that I've ever had any interest in is solo Aksis, just because I remember watching like Slayer Ridge and like Scardro and Dado like do it live. So it's just always been something that's been in the back of my brain as something I felt like I could do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna split for the evening. Next attempts will probably be Sunday night, maybe. I got stuff going on tomorrow, and I gotta get some stuff wrapped up here for when everybody shows up next week. There's a low man server you can join. Started a month and a half ago. Made me fall in love with raiding again. I think that my biggest thing with something like that is just a lot of... It's a pretty decent time commitment just for the fairness of the people that you're playing with. Are you talking about the server that we're in, Lucas? I've lurked in there a little bit. I just moved checkpoints off of Lucas so I don't have to ask people. Oh, D2 low man. Okay. I thought you were talking about the other one. I was like, nothing. Oh, pin me. Alright, fellas. You guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out and watching me not do this. I appreciate you guys. Always good shooting the shit with you. I'll be back on later in the weekend. You guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I will catch you all later. Peace out. Ping me. Oh, whoa. Later, guys.